Hey guys, how's it going and welcome to a new video. So, Newcastle United transfer rumours. I actually made this video not too long ago and then didn't post it because things keep changing so much. So I've done this video tonight, I'm posting it tonight, and hopefully that'll be the most recent update of what's going on. As a Newcastle fan, waiting around for transfers to take place has taken a little bit longer than I thought it would have. I thought we would have had someone by now, but Rafa has said he is looking for players. He does want to bring people in, and apparently we might have someone before we play Brentford at the weekend. So if that's true, that'll be a pretty quick turnaround. If he's saying that, then he must think he's got someone pretty close to coming in. Who it is, I don't know, because we've been linked with quite a few people. One of them being Callum Wilson from Bournemouth, the striker who would fit very easily into Rafa's style of play. And also, he's a good player. I would definitely have him. The stumbling block is Bournemouth want 20 million plus, which is a lot. Considering Gale is the highest goal scorer in the Championship, Mitro behind him is a good player, despite the fact that he's injured. And we've got Murphy. So if we were going to bring another striker in for that much money, would we need him ahead of Gale? I think he is a great player, but when we've already got Gale scoring goals, would it be worth holding off until the summer for that kind of bid? Another striker we were briefly linked with, and I think possibly still maybe sniffing around, but doesn't look like we're going to get him, is Scott Hogan from Brentford. Doubt they'd want to sell him to us literally when we play them at the weekend. Maybe that's why we don't have him yet. Maybe they're holding off till after that game. But again, West Ham have put a bid in for him, a Premier League club, for 12.5 million, and they've turned that down. The thing is, in the January transfer window, it's a rushed window, and I don't necessarily like spending big because it isn't always the most sensible thing to do, especially as we are now taking longer and longer and longer. As much as I like Callum Wilson, I don't really want to pay 20 million for him, and rushing into that kind of bid at the end of a 1 month window, you could end up spending even more. I mean, another player we've been linked with is Tom Kearney from Fulham. Yeah, he looks like another good player, midfielder, which is probably where we actually really need a player. But the latest I heard of that is Fulham went, we want 20 million. And obviously, that is ridiculous. So, I do want to bring players in, but the longer and longer we leave it, the more chance we have of actually having to play one of these ridiculous fees. A couple of players we were immediately linked with at the start of the window, and then it's kind of cooled off a little bit, is Delph at Man City, Cleverley at Everton, and Loftus-Cheek at Chelsea. All three of them, supposedly, we have loan bids in for. And that is the kind of signing that I would love to see. Loftus-Cheek, apparently, Chelsea have said they don't really want to let him go, so that's fine. Delph and Cleverley are still potentials. I mean, Delph, he was really good when he went to Man City, and then basically never played again. So, if we could get him, he will be a definite asset to the team. The thing is, bringing someone in on loan as well. Bring them in on loan. If they do well this season, we can maybe talk to Man City about signing him up for the next season, or we can let him get us promoted and then just buy someone new or better or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, the thing is, if we rush out and buy in January for 25 million, it might not work out. Apparently, Cleverley is potentially on the move for around 8 million. You see, I'd rather get Cleverley in on loan. If he does well this season, then maybe we could pay the 8 million for the season after. Cleverley was at Man U and wasn't that great. Went to Everton, did all right, but overall wasn't that great. Do I think he would do well in the Championship? Yes, but if we get promoted, is he just going to not do well in the Premier League again? So get him in on loan, we'll see how he does, and it means we're not splashing out without actually, it's basically a try before you buy. Get a few players in on loan, and then if it don't work out, it doesn't matter. But then again, Newcastle do have money to spend. Let's not forget in the summer transfer where we actually made a profit after selling Sissoko and Wijnaldum. So does Rafa have the money to spend? Yes. And to be honest, the way things are looking, I think we might be putting in a big bid for someone. That's the thing with the January transfer window. We've, as Newcastle, have slipped a little bit in the league to the point where we need to buy a player. And teams like Fulham realise that and know that we need a midfielder and just think, well, you can have him for 20 million. And the longer we leave it and don't bring someone in is the more attractive that £20 million fee gets, and they could easily put it up by another 5. And if we don't bring anyone in soon enough, I don't want to be left with minimum options where we have to spend a lot of money. Let's get Delph in. Let's get Delph and Cleverly in on loan. It's the midfield area that I think we need help with. Maybe a winger, as Gouffran hasn't been that great, and I know we've been linked to a couple of them as well. So we're just going to have to trust in Rafa and see how it goes. There's a lot of stuff going around the internet tonight about Fernando Torres coming to Newcastle, and I'm very sorry to say it, but I think that is a very big joke. Anything can happen in football, so don't quote me on that, but I don't think we need Torres, and I don't think Torres would come to us. But you never know. But yes, guys, let me know what you think of those players I've mentioned, and as well, let me know down below who you think we need in this January transfer window. And if any rumours that I've missed as well, let me know about them. But I hope you've all enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you had. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.